Yes, we're gonna get into this motherfucking good old content right here. We got some wild news right here. Yes, yes. We're gonna get into it though. Yes, yes. What up with y'all? What up with y'all? Hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all get up in here. We're about to go over this right here. We got some spicy today right here. We got some real spice right here. So we already know, right? We already know that we didn't covered this Eric Holder shit, right? We Wano, right? We already covered Wano in his motherfucking conversation with Eric Holder, right? Now, good morning, Jenny. What's up? Good morning. Now, yesterday, for all y'all that was in here in live, if y'all didn't check it, then you can hit my page and go check it. But we went over the receipts that Wano had for the Eric Holder conversation. And personally, I'm gonna go ahead and matter of fact, we're gonna tap into those just real quick before we get into this one right here because you know for 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 this dude to fake these receipts, it's kind of hard to fake these receipts right here though. A lot of people think because it ain't no JPay, and that's what threw me off at first too, right? I thought for sure since this wasn't a JPay, right? This wasn't a JPay, right? But these are all the conversations. So whoever Wano is going back and forth with, he's definitely going back and forth with an inmate in some correctional facility because I did my due diligence on this too. This is Pinmate app for all y'all that can't see, but that's anybody can get on here. You could use Eric Holder's DOC number, name. You got to have all that information to even create a conversation like this, and it's $12 to get 5 messages to each inmate. So however, this dude Wano is doing this right here. You know what I mean? And I know people be clout thirsty online, right? They be real clout thirsty. They want to go viral and shit right here. But he's going back and forth with somebody. You know what I mean? Only one like on there. That's how much ain't nan person buying into this right here. But he's went to some certain extent. I mean, you can't really, this is the Pinmate app right here. You can't make this shit up right here. Like he's going back and forth with somebody in this shit right here, right? And I'm not gonna, if you want to know how to send Eric Holder, find his DOC number. It's real easy. Go California inmate search, and you can pull up all that shit. I would have did this shit right here, but I don't want to put no money in Eric Holder's books. You feel me? I ain't doing it. It looked like another play though. That's what I thought too. Hoorah, what's up, Patricia? Yeah, I thought it was another play too though. Who I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought it was too, but Pinmate app. I went through the whole thing. It made me plug in all his information, DOC number, and all that shit. Then it charged me $12. So I mean, I ain't never seen it, but the dude is at a medical facility, so that's the shit that throws me off. If he was just at like a state correctional facility or some shit, right? I'd be like, okay, just JPay, right? It's not a JPay, I'd cancel it. But whatever this dude got right here, he's going back with somebody right here. We can see this shit right here. I mean, he going back and forth with somebody. Any of them by do the care package. Well, there's only 2 Eric Holders that I've seen in the California Department of Corrections, and one is like 58 years old, so it rules them out automatically. Yeah, there it go right there. Same shit. I went through this whole process myself to get to it. So, whether this shit real or not, we're gonna go ahead and react to the video though. We got No Jumper right here responding. We got No Jumper responding to both Eric Holder and Nina Boy in this one right here. So let's go ahead and check this one out real quick.
And it's like, no, orange chicken. It's still kind of fire though.
Now hold up. Before we get into this though, I just want y'all look at these motherfuckers. Look at this round table right here. I want y'all to look at the round table who is discussing gang politics in 2024. This shit has became so normal right here. But look at the round table of motherfuckers right here that is about to be discussing who's officially from rolling 60s and who's not though. Look at this shit right here. We got Adam 22, aka Adam 16. This fat motherfucker over here. I know he don't stand a chance to win man fight nowhere. And we got this, and I'm biased as fuck. So before y'all, we got Lush over here. Look at Lush over here. Lush, I don't even know how the fuck he even in this panel. I don't even know. He needs to be booted immediately. Get away from the table, motherfucker. You shouldn't be discussing none of this shit. And we got Bricc Baby over here, who's officially a validated rolling 60 crip, right? And this is the round table of the politics right here for the internet, right? This This is normal in today's world, all right? Look at the round table of who's going to be discussing this right here. I just want y'all to just take this in because, boy, this is, hey, for old cat like myself, this should still be fucking with me when I look at this shit because this is wild right here that we about to discuss who's a Crip and who's not based on these motherfuckers right here, though. That's what I'm saying. Round table of clowns. You know, that's, you feel me, though? Look, I'm about to pin that one. This is a round table of clowns, though. And who, Rod, I know you come from that era right there. You know what I mean? You come from that era. So, I mean, like, this is wild work right here, but here, we're going to get into it. Let me hit play.
I've only had it once or twice in America. That shit sucks. But
You're bougie now, all right?
No, not you. No, I am. No, I had, what's it called? Bojangles in the airport. Why are they out of fries?
Did you hate on those?
Why are they out of fries? I feel like I can't judge if I didn't have a fry from the biscuit was very good.
The Bowberry biscuit?
The tenders were okay.
You didn't get a Bowberry. Did you get a Bowberry?
You gotta get a Bowberry.
What's a Bowberry?
Should have got a Bowberry.
That's a different type of biscuit with like blueberries in it or something.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's him.
That's funny that Popeyes stole that though, because Popeyes for a while you could get like a strawberry biscuit,
Yeah.
and it was a regular.
He said that was a JPEG.
Right here. Biscuit,
Yeah.
and it was a regular biscuit, but they had little like strawberry, like red looking ass like dots on it, and then they would drizzle some icing on it,
Yeah,
and it's like, you want me to believe this is a dessert? This is the biscuit, you fucking asshole.
It's almost like they're a reaction restaurant.
Yo, like you're trying to get me to react this way. Yeah.
I reacted to it.
Holy shit! All
I got one.
right. So this is like, I guess, fake news going around right here.
Talk about it.
Talk of the town.
Eric Holder, aka Lil Shitty, sends message for Brick Baby from
Baby
prison.
Shitty.
Baby Shitty, infant midget Shitty.
Yeah.
Cuz too old to be bringing up this situation, but why Brick Baby got to speak up on the scenario? Cuz is just an affiliate to who I am, and Cuz can never call himself nobody big homie. I'm considered shitty. G, that stand for gangsta, so I don't do well with people who Crip card don't check out speaking on things, but my card validated as a Crip rolling 60.
So many things wrong with that.
So that seems like it was written by me.
No.
Now, look, for the motherfucker Lush to recognize the errors in this shit is a hella red flag already. He already realizes. Adam 22 is realizing this shit too, right? And their opinions are validated though. I mean, they gonna move the needle here. But like I said, I done did my due diligence. This is a real PinMate app. I don't know who the fuck he corresponding with, but he going back and forth with some Eric Holder right here, and he recognized that he see the G on the rolling, right? We already know neighborhood rolling. We know that shit, right? That was the big red flag for me originally too. I was like, how the fuck is this? But this is crazy work that these is the round table of who is going to debunk this shit right here. This is the round table.
First of all, words to use it?
That was typed.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's not written.
Right.
Yeah, but you got email now. You got they said that was a JPEG email.
They have tablets.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
No.
so they said that he sent the email off a tablet. Me, I really don't like to speak up and all that stuff, but it's like if I could select him to not have grew up under me, that'd be the perfect world for me.
That would make your life a little easier.
Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say? Like if it was that easy,
What's
then
up,
let
Sam?
it be
What up,
Shitty
what up?
G.
Given the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Before that, probably not.
Before that,
Yeah.
nah. But for the last 5 years, if he was the Shitty G, I'd be telling you, like, I'm shitty cuz that's Shitty G.
If you can put
That's
it up,
that.
That'd be a great way to
he's not
distance
gonna-
yourself,
he's
right?
He's not going to spell rolling with a capital G at the end.
Why?
He won't.
He's gonna say
Why
G's
is
for
a G on
gangsta.
there?
Like, yeah.
He won't
And
do
hey,
it. That's not him.
Yeah,
That
rolling
makes
with a
sense.
G is not kosher. That's why I'm taking it out.
And then the emphasis
Look at this shit though. This is a mockery of gang banging though, right? If as gang banging being what it is, you got this motherfucking Adam 610 with a cigarette in his hand with a pink motherfucker. Then you got Lush over here with this motherfucking monotone ass voice right here, and they all politicking. They politicking on some gang shit right here with a gang member right to his. Come on, man. What is 2025 is going on in this motherfucker right here? Wild. And they right though. That's the cold kicker is that these motherfuckers know that they accurate though. They see the red flag in the motherfucker's message. Remember Wano, right? Wano's the one that brought this content on Nina Boy shit. Wano being from Detroit, right? Wano was trying to give a spill, and we'll tap into his response at the end of this, but he was trying to go hard on motherfuckers from California, right? Southern California to be specific. He was like, people get jacked out there, robbed out there, all this gang culture. He was trying to like, big up Detroit over Southern California and shit. But, this shit do be making, Cali kind of, I don't want to say just Cali, but I mean just anybody of the culture, this platform really do be making shit look terrible right here though. Like I come from an era where everybody couldn't kick it, you know what I mean? Everybody couldn't come around, you know what I mean? You couldn't just come around when you wanted to come around. That shit didn't work like that. But I'm from a whole nother world, it seemed like. Fuck.
Or a gangster.
This whole thing does not feel like it was written by somebody who genuinely grew up from that neighborhood. Based on my ability to judge.
How about this? I'm about to break my silence to the world. I murdered one of the biggest rappers in the world. First shot I'm taking at is Bricc Baby's cripping.
No.
Fuck what happened in the story. Fuck everything else. First statement out is, oh, Bricc Baby's a bitch. Don't connect me to him. I'm Shitty G.
When you've never dissed them, when you always kind of like play it cool, which is not easy for you necessarily, because people would probably appreciate it if you were just like, fuck him, I don't claim him, I want nothing, that'd be the easy way out for you.
And he got a point though. He got a point out of all the motherfucking people, out of all the time, and when he finally do break his silence. But we seen in the motherfucking messages, they talking about some other shit up in here. You know what I mean? Like he ain't. Wano's whole little spill is that he done brought the shit to the internet to try to clear Big U's name in the motherfucking Nipsey Hussle motherfucking assassination type of shit. So he got other messages in this motherfucker where he going back and forth. You know what I mean? He got some other shit going on in here with these messages with whoever he's motherfucking going back and forth with. I don't know who the fuck it is, but we see right here they got a conversation of all kinds of shit going. Why he taking so long to respond back? I mean, if you got a dialogue, that's a red flag. But yeah, they clearly got some more shit going on inside this conversation right here. But yeah, to come out of nowhere and go straight at Bricc, yo, that's wild.
And then it's just all type of shit in between. But like. It's definitely the time where they just want to, even with that, like, does that make it credible? That gives me the clout of the fans loving me again if we're disconnected. Not like that, but you get what I'm saying? Right. What was your purpose of even making this piece of content?
How do you feel about somebody like Nina Boy who is from somewhere?
I'm just not seeing it.
You bitch! He made a whole video about this, an hour-long stream. Presenting this, I don't know to what extent he kind of like acknowledged the fact that this was coming from a not necessarily credible source.
Ain't y'all supposed to be cool?
That's what I'm saying. If it's a nigga from neighborhood talking about neighborhood, I'm gonna go check in with the homie and be like, hey, cuz trying to say this about you, cuz, like, what's up with this? Like, can I run the content on it if it's real? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, hey, or I'm about to run the content. It's real, I'm about to run the content. Either way, I know you're a content creator, so I ain't even gonna stop you from running no content, but like, you acting real oppy, bitch ass nigga. That's some old shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? You really up.
You see Adam's eyes perk up when he said that shit. As soon as they see Adam want to start some shit though. This is Adam's play right here. You know what I mean? He gonna bring up Nina Boy and trying to, you know what I mean? Nina Boy don't owe motherfucker just because y'all both from neighborhood. Y'all ain't like real friends in real life. Y'all don't be kicking and fucking around like that. Nina Boy, that's his own platform. Let him run his motherfucking content. He don't owe you. Who the fuck is you to reach out to and ask some shit like that? Get the fuck up out of here with that shit. Adam, this is how No Jumper stays relevant though right here. This is exactly how No Jumper stay relevant. They start these motherfucking little fires right here, and this is what get motherfuckers tuned in. Everybody want to see some drama. Everybody want to see somebody argue and fight and shit like that. So here's Adam over here trying to motherfucking, you see his eyes over there perking up. He getting this is forte right here. This No Jumper at his finest right here.
Oh shit!
But you know why he did it? 23,000 views.
Come on, that's the most.
That's probably a lot more than his average stream views.
See, now he popping that shit though. But let's look right here. Let's look for No Jumper to have 4.79 million motherfucking subscribers. Right, They've only got 49K views on they shit right here. Now, let's go here real quick. Let's go back to YouTube real quick. Let's go back here and let's go ahead and peep this out real quick. Let's peep out what Nina Boy is doing on his views real quick. Let's see, because for a platform like Nina Boy, because I think Nina Boy only has like what he got about Nina Boy, he about to go live too. Nina Boy about to respond to this shit himself as he should. As he motherfucking should. So let's go here. So Nina Boy got 104 subs right here, right? Let's go see right here since Adam's popping his motherfucking shit. So in one day, he's got 45K views in comparison to No Jumper over here with 49K views, 4.79 million right there. Come on, Adam. Who the fuck is who's the big dog really in this play right here though? Who's really the big dog though? I mean, for a platform like No Jumper to even shoot at Nina Boy like that, that's some whole shit right there. Nina Boy got just as many views off this motherfucking live as No Jumper had on they live with this round table of clowns right here though. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing, Nina. Keep doing your thing right here. Don't let these motherfuckers try to little boy you with that shit.
And then that's why I'm like, motherfuckers that do shit like this that don't get nothing dot from they cripping they resume, but even getting beat up on the DP though. But
hey,
they won't take but
see, he talking that shit, but at least Nina Boy gonna pull up for the fade though. Nina Boy at least gonna take the DP, right? We ain't seen Bricc Baby take no fade. Never nothing of that shit. We didn't see Nina Boy take it. He didn't show up for his DPs, so he didn't show up. He didn't been here. Now, he might not have got down with Cowboy yet, but I mean, that's a type like an on-site type of thing, in my opinion, right? He don't need to pull up for that.
He taking a picture while I'm out on a business trip. That shit has shocked the world, and everybody has like, come on, bro.
How they gonna question your rolling card when we were just with Big Seti Nash in the trap?
Shouts to Seti Nash.
Come on now.
Big internet cripping me and Seti Nash.
Come on.
Me and Seti Nash the two biggest internet crib.
The cool thing is that, like, ultimately, people even think they have authority to, like, have an opinion on it regardless. But I will say this. Nina Boy's probably like, it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Yeah.
He knew you was gonna shut that shit the fuck
I bet
down.
you, I bet money when Nina Boy go live this morning. I bet money on it that Nina Boy ain't asking for nan forgiveness from that. Now, one motherfucker at this round table right here, I will bet money. Anybody in the chat want to bet me on that? I will take your bet right now.
Of course, I'm not gonna call you unless we're really good friends. Who really cares? You know what I mean? Because like.
Barry Gordy just asked for a cigarette, and he called it something quite. You didn't really want it. You just wanted to say it.
You're smoking now, nigga. You interrupting the podcast. We're talking about.
No, your foot will heal faster if you don't. Well, that probably goes for the weed too.
But really, that's not your because really we know that if you're not actually friends with each other in real life, this podcast space is very misleading. Like fools ain't your homies like that, regardless of what affiliations, cars, none of that matters when it comes down to it.
Hold up, let's listen to what he's saying. He said, "They ain't your Lush. Adam ain't your friend either, motherfucker. Adam been using you. Adam been using everybody that get on this platform. Adam is the biggest motherfucking user, and you over here telling this motherfucking man, come on, man, let's keep it a million trillion. Let's not fake the funk."
Like so, but clearly not the homie to that degree.
Yeah, Nina Boy, he did it. We know what he did it for. Yeah, you got it. You bitch ass nigga. That's what you wanted me to say. Oh, the dead homies, I'm gonna activate kill squad. Ah, bitch. There you go. Crashed out on you, nigga. There you go.
That sucks because I like Nina Boy's content. The catch it though is very.
Yeah, but that's like not like that. That's like loose cannon though, cuz like you just let a nigga come on with anything, like, and it's not to a certain degree, but it's just like it's not even believable, bro. You know what I'm saying? You weren't in a position to politic that because you're not from the street, so I understand why you had to kind of let him just do what the fuck he was doing at that time, because it's like, who are you to reject what he's saying with no fucking substantial evidence opposing that he's wrong? Like, you get what I'm saying?
But I'm not even tapped into that degree, and what's the first thing I said? I don't know if it's true because it looked kind of weird. That's literally the first thing I said in the group chat. You know what I mean? Like, because it looks like it was written by a 16-year-old from Sweden that looked like Gunner. You feel me? I swear to God.
I was reading it earlier too, like shitty gangster. Like your name would be like Hustle Shitty or something. It'll never be shitty gangster. It'll be Hustle Shitty.
Of all the names you have, that don't make sense.
We don't even have a choice. Like you can try it. Like what's your name? Like nigga, S gangster, nigga. Yeah, I need a fade. I need a fade. He changed his name.
He could have said Low. He could have said so many different things. That would have been
shitty gangster shit.
That's funny.
But yeah,
He speaks in the chat.
I don't know if it's considered a boring topic yet because everybody and their mom has been talking about it for the past couple of days. But
yeah, we missed our win. But I mean,
Jason, at least give it a little time.
Kendrick Lamar headlining.
So that's all they talking about right there. You know, so they clearly say that shit fake right there, right? That's what they said. They said this shit fake. So we're gonna go back here though. We're gonna go to Wano shit real quick because he made a quick little response. I don't think we're gonna watch all of it, but we just, you know, when I was watching it, he ain't denied it. He's still standing tall on that. That shit's real though. He said that shit's legit. They eating his ass up in the comments, so that's for sure.
That would make your life a little easier.
Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. Like if it was that easy to
The comments is crazy. Politicking with the Woods is crazy. He said, I'm from California. I feel where you coming from. Why is this getting so messy? Yeah, but yeah, see, everybody recognizes the G at the end of the rolling and all that shit right there. That's what everybody's saying right here. But here, let's hear out old Wano right here.
Given the last 5 years.
yeah.
I gotta love the content. That's hilarious. I swear I was gonna leave this alone. But bro, nobody knew you was even connected to this dude until you said it. You pointed out that you was Big Shitty and he was your little homie. You did that. You did that. Nobody else but. And then it's kind of like he didn't dish you. He didn't dish you. I didn't dish you. Nina Boy didn't dish you. Nobody dished you. Nobody dished you.
Before that, probably not.
Before that, nah. But for the last 5 years, if he was the shitty G, I'd be telling you, like, I'm shitty cuz that's shitty G.
If you can put it up.
that'd be a great way to distance yourself, right?
He's not going to spell rolling with a capital G at the end.
Why won't? He's gonna say G's for gangster. Like, yeah.
He won't do it. That's not him.
Yeah, rolling with a G is not culture. That's what I'm thinking.
And then the emphasis.
The white boy with his cigarette telling the two gangs culture is fucking hilarious.
Oh God.
And furthermore,
Oh God.
as much misinformation and disinformation come out on that platform with no proof. You done had scammers. You done had people that touch little kids on there. You done had dope fiends on there. You done had a whole cast of clown motherfuckers on there. You've had mechanics that like to drop transmissions on there, bro. It's been a lot of mechanic activity.
He ain't lying. We gotta remember, Adam 22 did a whole motherfucking thing about being gay, right? He came out with a dude in a thong and some more shit, with a little dude with a little boy on a fucking like leash and some more shit right here, right? Like this is the motherfucker who's controlling the narrative of the culture with this platform right here. You know what I mean? This if given the game with a black eye was a person, it'd be Adam 22 with two black eyes, lumps, and purple marks all over their face, because this shit is everything that No Jumper pump out is messy. It's just all over the place. So, you know, yeah, I agree.
On your show. It only get real when you do the
Chip, what up, Chip? What up? Gold Digger, what up?
Shit is a lot of foo-foo-ness. Oh, and my man Shark Tank. Like, fact of the matter, it's a nice amount of messages between me, and we'll call him the fake Eric Holder. Fuck it, whatever you want to call him. But I only put that one out because of what I did wrong. I accused somebody of something that they did not do. So I was just trying to clarify that. It just so happened that all of that was in that same message. But the crazy part is nobody noticed that till I went on the Nina Boy podcast. Nobody noticed all the stuff that was said in that message. Everybody just clued in the key words. You know what I'm saying?
So to piggyback on what he's saying, so he basically said that he reached out to Eric Holder to clear Big U, though. That's what he said, though, right? He said he was caught. He had thought Big U had a hand in Nipsey Hussle's assassination, so he reached out to Eric Holder. He said to quote him, he said he had his baby mom go through a process, find his inmate locator, which is easy as fuck, though. He just probably don't know how to do it. Motherfucking reached out to Eric Holder to clear Big U's name. And then Nina Boy brought him on the podcast. And the first thing, they covered was that shit right there. Now, we see in the motherfucking messages, though, right? We see in the messages, though, he's got, he's reaching out to him. He's like, really ain't nothing to speak on my behalf. He's got a long list of little messages and shit going on with him in the long form message right here. I get it. Everybody think this shit fake, but to fake this right here, man, it's an elaborate hoax. This is a real motherfucking app, and this is a real service that provides correspondence with inmates in penitentiaries. And with Eric Holder being in a medical facility, you see it right there. I mean, anybody can look this up. Sent the care package, the whole nine. Look, Eric Holder. Look, I know Eric Holder about to love this little package. This shit got Frito-Lays, cookies, 40 counting that motherfucker. He got the big box, right? This man probably put more money into Eric Holder's pocket, if this really is Eric Holder, than Eric Holder had when he went to the pen, though. That's crazy. Eric Holder probably made more off this little shit right here than he had in his pockets when he went. Remember, he didn't even have no money to buy no motherfucking drink with the chili cheese fries. So, I don't know. At the end of the day, he said he tried to do that and ain't nobody paying attention to the rest of the messages. And if it wasn't for Nina Boy, old boy wouldn't. I mean, his platform really ain't that big. He's got 7.26K followers, right? I mean, let's see what his videos is doing right now, right? Let's see how much traction he got. Like, look, his biggest videos are these right here. Wallow responds to Bricc Baby, 502, 12 hours, 21 views, 28 views. This is the big one right here, 2.9. I mean, see the most popular. See, been on here for quite a while. So 25K right here with so everything around Nipsey Hussle, I guess, the Nipsey Hussle hemisphere is pretty motherfucking big. Gets all the views, right? Got me a gang of views too. I ain't gonna front. But yeah, I mean, shit, it is what it is, right? He's standing firm on this shit being legit, though.
He say, fuck all that. You already on, man.
Yeah, he's standing firm on this.
It so happened that all of that was in that same message. But the crazy part is nobody noticed.
What's up with you, Quincy? What's happening?
Nobody noticed all the stuff that was said in that message. Everybody just clued in the key words. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Who cares? This is my thing. If that shit is untrue and this nigga is your man's, you can easily reach out to him and disprove it real easily.
I'm looking, that's gay. For your ass, nigga, dead homie.
Bricc Baby threatens to put fingers in a man's booty. What the fuck?
Real easily. But to tell me my shit ain't valid is bullshit, especially when I done already posted the receipts. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't.
Now, I think that to answer your question, Gold Digger, right here, can that package be verified by calling the facility? I don't know. It might be, it's possible. It's possible if you played like you were the person, but they may ask who's the name on the package, you know what I mean, and so forth, so forth. Usually that stuff is kind of privy information, though. But I mean, it might be possible. Usually all those care packages, they arrive. You got to order them like 2-3 months in advance. And then they hit the facility around like the holidays and shit like that. And, but I mean, like I said, I done verified the app, though. The app he's on. Look, I done been on this shit. I made a whole account. I done did the whole nine. It's pin-made app. I mean, anybody, I don't know if y'all can see my phone, but, that's pin-made app. You can get on that shit. Anybody can. And it allows you, you got to put the DLC number in. You got to do all that shit. And this man's got a whole motherfucking correspondence with a motherfucker somewhere through that app. And I don't know what other Eric Holder he could be talking to. I mean, to fake this, at first I called it cap too. Believe me, y'all was in my live. Y'all seen the shit. I called it cap too. I was like, this is some bullshit. Looking at the lines and shit like that, it's not a JPEG. But look, the man's Eric Holder. That's where he's at. He's at the medical facility. These is messages right here. Like, you can't just create that shit in the app, though. You can't do that. That's just not, you know what I mean? If you read all the messages in here, I mean, they seem like there's more at length. So I'm sure he's got more to come from this motherfucking conversation. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there goes this is what made everybody think they looking at it like a notebook, right? That's what threw me off. There's the EH, but this is a real app. He's in a real motherfucking app, though. There's no question about that.
You ain't gotta gang up and discredit me, baby. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, and that's the crazy thing. If I wanted to fake some shit, I could have faked something that would have made me some money or made me go viral, but I didn't. It wasn't about faking anything. It wasn't about faking a goddamn thing. It was about me correcting a video that I made once I got more information. No more, no less. No more, no less. And then the crazy part, y'all sit at that table and y'all speak on New York, y'all speak on California, y'all speak on Chicago, y'all speak on Texas, y'all speak on every major black city that has a platform of doing anything. But the fucking moment anybody has anything to say about how California looks to the rest of us, nah, it ain't fair. Nah, you can't do that. Bullshit, bro. Bullshit. That's straight up bullshit. These gang politics, they took Pop, took Biggie, Pop Smoke. You can't even list how many rappers that came out there and died over nothing, or how many rappers that came over there and got extorted over nothing, or how many rappers that came over there and just robbed jewelry, all type of debaucherous behavior over there. So
You bro don't understand. LA is Los Angeles. LA is the land, though. That's the land. That is the Mecca. That's where blooding and cripping originated. You know what I mean? That's where it came from. That's the pilgrimage of where it started at. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And Detroit be more hustlers, though. I get it. Detroit be more, you know what I mean, money go getters and shit like that. But everywhere is trife, though. You know what I mean? LA just happens to be the motherfucking land, the Mecca of all this shit right here.
You can't blame the rest of us for being interested in why it's like that. You can't blame the rest of us about wondering why Adam is able to sit there and tell two gangbanging niggas what culture is. But y'all gotta discredit every nigga that come back. Now you can't sit on Adam's platform and talk shit about Vlad and none of the other white boys or Jewish people. But you better discredit any nigga that got something to say or do. And modern day slavery to me, bro. I can't hate Adam for it. If y'all weak enough to play it that way, then that's how y'all play it. But I'm not in need of nothing. There is no clout for me.
And see, he right there, though. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I be down talking Adam 22, Adam 16, motherfucking all them motherfuckers, if a motherfucker's dumb enough to go up on their platform and take the check and spill their motherfucking guts and talk about all that shit, then who's really at fault right here? You know what I mean? All this motherfucker's doing is providing the platform. Who's really at fault here? But, you know, let me answer this question right here. Quincy says, but wait a minute, think about the whole picture of Eric Holder, right? He took out Nipsey. Yeah, one of the most beloved rappers, motherfucking so forth. And people are supposed to love Nipsey like they say. Why are they sending Eric Holder any kind of care package? Yeah, that's the reason I ain't send no motherfucking message and validate the app to the fullest, because it allows you $12. You can send messages to Eric Holder easy as a motherfucker. But, you know, I don't want to put no money in that man's pocket. You know what I mean? Fuck all that. Like I said, I'll sit on the sidelines and I'll commentate like this right here. But yeah, you know, he sent the man some, but I mean, it's probably like a fair exchange. You know, you give me interview, you give me the conversation, you know, he trying to build a rapport with him to get information out of him. You feel me? That's what he's doing. So, I mean, is it ethical? I mean, that's up for debate for sure right there. It's definitely ethical. You know, is it, you know, I mean, I don't want to put no motherfucking money in that man's pocket. You know what I mean? Should I let that motherfucker starve, if you ask me?
Ain't me that's name dropping. I already own houses, already have a luxury apartment downtown. I'm already good. I fucks with YouTube because I like to fuck with YouTube. I've been on YouTube for a couple of years. The opportunity to go viral didn't been there. I didn't argue with some of everybody on Instagram and in the YouTube comments. Like, that ain't my thing, baby. I'm already famous and I already got chippers. We out. Hold on. A nigga that was just using a snitch for security, a dude that snitched on somebody you said was your friend and you hanging with him, you telling me my shit ain't right, my information ain't proper? Oh, bro, are you serious? It's no reason for me to fake anything. But you done already built a reputation for yourself of faking everything on the internet, bro. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on.
I think we gotta stop believing what we see on the internet though, and believe in these motherfuckers, because this is the modern day real world. I don't know if y'all remember the real world that used to be on TV, but this No Jumper, all that shit. All this shit is comedy. You know what I mean? This shit you cannot believe. You cannot believe these characters, because that's what they is. They characters. They don't walk it and don't talk it. You know what I mean? They any day they could say one thing, next day change that shit up. We didn't see Bricc Baby get dragged around, lied about the whole shit. All these motherfuckers are professional liars, though. That's what they is. If a motherfucker believes these motherfuckers, the fault is on you, because these motherfuckers is not to be believed by no means.
I ain't buying that, man. We ain't smoking your brand either, dog. I can't smoke a bag of that. I ain't even about to dish you. I didn't dish you in the first video. It wasn't even about you. That's the whole thing. People not listening. It wasn't even about you. Motherfuckers caught on to your name being in that message, but it wasn't even about you, bro. That shit wiggity wiggity whack. We out. You know what, y'all? Something else come to my attention that I want to make clear. I don't have no hatred in my heart for them guys out there. I don't hate their city. I don't hate them. You know, for the longest, I admire some of that gangsterism. And what you're getting off of Wano is that I'm just a little disappointed in how these things actually work, man. I thought there was rules. I thought there was standards. I thought there was morals. I thought nobody was bigger than the program. I believe all of these things that y'all say. That some of these.
Nah, brother, it's not 1980. It's not 1990s. All that shit right there that you talk about, morals, bigger than the program, that shit is motherfucking rap cap to the fullest. This is 2024 going 2025. Ain't nobody, the rules have been broken. You know, there's a few small percentage of us that still uphold them standards, because we know when we get to that grave, we want to have that, you know what I mean, be looked at as a man in that grave, right? There's very few of us out here. We're sprinkled like salt across the earth. But to believe motherfuckers on the internet, let alone these podcasts, let alone these commercial platforms and shit like that, man, all these motherfuckers doing is giving you lip service, though. That's all this shit is lip service. All these motherfuckers, a motherfucker can get on here, make a video, talk all kind. The new thing nowadays is getting marked out online. Like a motherfucker can really get marked out online by a motherfucker making a video and talking real tough to the camera. A motherfucker being the camera close, talking tough, spitting all over their phone and shit. And now you marked out, though, because they made a video like that, and the motherfucker have that title there. 20 bloggers is gonna copy the video, and they gonna motherfucking sit here and pop that shit like they really did something. But in your face, up close and personal from the shoulders, they got no wins, 0 wins. You have none, zero, zip, none. And that's the problem. You can't, Wano, I salute you though, bro. You got a good mind to you. You're a conscious cat. I see you, I feel you, I get where you're coming from, but the downfall is on your part to buy in and believe that these motherfuckers ever had a backbone. These motherfuckers will do anything for some change, man.
Believe. But when you get to scratching the surface, it's like y'all don't even believe it. I'm not wrong for calling out the hypocrisy that y'all show ever so clearly on the internet every day. I'm not wrong for that, bro. I'm not. And then, like, to be honest with you, you already.
Yeah, and I appreciate you, Gold Digger, for putting that out there. That's big facts right there. Yeah, definitely y'all got different sections out there, right? And to believe that 6-7 motherfucking YouTubers from Cali really represent Cali, but you got to look at the flip side of that too, though. Gold Digger, is that these is what the world at large is taking as a representation of California. Oh boy, right here from Detroit. I'm from Denver. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, like, if a motherfucker didn't know no better, they're gonna. It's the same way motherfuckers look at motherfuckers in New York, or these are the representations. You feel me? So yeah, I feel you. I totally. I know. I know. I've just been about 2 years since I've been in LA, and I know LA. You got to move strategically in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? I've been back and forth out there a lot of times, and I feel you. I mean, I'm not downplaying Cali at all, but the representations that California has on the internet right now, especially with like Adam 16 and Whack 100, is a bad look for LA though. You know what I mean? And I get it; these motherfuckers stay so far out of the mix, can't nobody touch them. But LA got that the rep of motherfucking handling shit, standing on business, et cetera, et cetera. And these motherfuckers have been doing fuck shit freely for a long motherfucking time. And I mean, they overdue though, right? Their time is way overdue.
Man, what you doing? I'm just a mentor.
PJ, what up?
It's a couple thousand people that listen to me on the regular, and we talk about things that they want to hear about that me referring to and just giving them my game on it. I'm not even trying to do what y'all doing. I just so happen to slip over into this area on this topic because who Nick was and what type of person he was. And so many of us guys that's legit now, just like you, bro, that used to do other shit for a living. We want to all know it ain't for nothing. Because ain't no way in hell that shit was supposed to happen in there. And ain't no way in hell, instead of being mad at me, why ain't none of y'all been hollering at this dude? So you can ask him these and that questions. Why? Don't knock me.
So I don't think nobody really gave a fuck about Eric Holder until he brought this shit up, right? Surprisingly, it's been so many years, nobody's got an interview from. But I mean, this motherfucker, for one, everybody said he got paperwork on him, he a rat. We still ain't seen that, but he already got his name smutted, and motherfucker, he killed Nip. I mean, who the fuck really wants? But you would think motherfuckers would have had an interview with this motherfucker, talked to him. Shout out to the Bay Area though, PJ. I see you right there. What's happening? What up with you, Kip? All y'all up in here. I appreciate all 43 of y'all up in here. But shit. At the end of the day, I don't think no one really gives a fuck about Eric Holder like that. Let that motherfucker. You know what I mean? He did some heinous shit.
That's the question. Why you ain't do it? Especially seeing how that's your man. Can you show me receipts, or you making sure that nigga got Zuzus and Wano? Can you do that? No. And on that note, I ain't got no hatred. No, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And we out this motherfucker. But don't be having all that smoke for me and you ain't got it for them, dog. That shit look real funny. Like, you know what? I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't even gonna address that. Everybody seen that show. And everybody see your posture normally. You ain't had the same posture. And then how you got dog in the back directing you like that, like, man, man, it feel good to be a man. It feel good to not have a daddy brick. It feel real good to not have a daddy brick, I'm trying to tell you.
Who I said the whizzle bizzle up in there, the whizzle bizzle. But Adam 22 do be making these motherfuckers look terrible, right? But they make themselves look terrible too, because they get up on the platform for a check for anything. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about Adam 16's past or the weird shit he be doing or the narratives that he spins and shit like that. Motherfucker there for the check though. Motherfuckers is there for the check. And a lot of you motherfuckers, I mean, a lot of motherfuckers will do the same thing. How many motherfuckers is really gonna turn down a check right now in this economy? Get up on this man's platform and just, you know what I mean? All you got to do is talk. Motherfucker, look at this is like free, easy money right here. But, shit, morals, ethics, values and shit. Ain't nobody, it's 2025 damn near. Who the fuck care about that shit, right?
I don't know what's going on over there, baby, but it looked bad to the rest of the world. You already on. Fuck what Wano got to say. Fuck what Eric had to say. Fuck all that. You already on, man. Why you playing yourself like that, bro? And nigga tell me I'm clout chasing. You see me sucking dick for a motherfucking spot? You see me kissing ass or accepting? Do I gotta go get the rolling on for you, baby? We gonna get it inch by inch if that's how we gotta get it. But what we ain't gonna do is do that. I appreciate you not going, we bring Q and Clark. I appreciate you. I appreciate your calm demeanor. I appreciate the no slang. I appreciate all that shit, bro. Why that shit wasn't on your channel, though? Why you gonna get him them views? We out, man.
So Wano, shout out Detroit right there. He came with a pretty diplomatic. I think he came with a pretty diplomatic motherfucking response right there, right? Shout out Detroit, came with a real diplomatic, and Wano's holding firm that shit's legit though. He ain't been in folded, even though they eating his ass up in the comments. They on his motherfucking helmet, right? They on him in these comments right here. They going hard on him in the comments for this shit right here. But you never know. This shit could be legit though, for all we motherfucking know. I know a lot of everybody's like, oh, there ain't no JPay, that shit look cap, but I don't know. It's a real motherfucking app. It's a motherfucking. It's a real app though. But they in the comments going tough on him right there. Look, there go Kev Mac right there. Shit, Kev Mac on him right there. Shit, congrats, you put more money in his books. Yeah, that's what I said too. Salute this brother for doing his due diligence. Yeah, see, some people is with him. Forget the real reason why he chipped Nipsey. That's the real question. Clout chasing is a real drug. So I don't know. That's the cold kicker right there. You feel me? Cold kicker. Why try to make Big U look innocent and this motherfucker just laughed at something? There's like a push right now, right? And this is what I was saying in that other video, right? Before I get up out of here, because that's about it. We covered all topics. Is that there's a push right now to declare Big U. Whether Big U got anything to do with it, I have no motherfucking idea. I know I'm just like y'all. I'll be looking at all the pieces and trying to motherfucking look at it and see what I see. You know what I mean? But that video, that laughing at justice for Nip, that's a hard video to motherfucking. Yeah, that does so much damage right there. Shit, and ain't never been no response to what that shit is, right? Ain't never been a motherfucking response to that shit. But 2024, you never know. These motherfuckers be up under you, smiling, laughing. Nip, we already know. Nip, the rich crip, right? Motherfucking everybody be up under this motherfucker. Got him. You know what I mean? He was in a den of lions, a den of snakes. You know what I mean? Whole den of, and now. Here we are, the internet discussing this shit right here, right? But yeah, that's just crazy. I feel you right there, Quincy. But y'all let me know down there in them comments what y'all think about this right here. And we got some people up in the room. Make sure y'all hit that like. If y'all been up in here tapped in with me, man, make sure y'all hit that like. Get me out there in that algorithm. That way we get this thing out here and we can shed some light to some people that might be in the darkness when it comes to some of these situations right here. But as the pages turn, I'll keep y'all updated, keep the live going and shit whenever there's something that's worth going live for it. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep my eyes open for some content. If y'all ain't subbed up, make sure y'all sub up. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to everybody that's been up in the chat. Jenny, Quincy, Gold Digger, Hooray, Sav, Lawrence, PJ, all y'all. Shout out to y'all for tapping in. But I think I'm about to go cook me some breakfast and get my day going and shit like that. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the next round. I'm gone.